Hi, Dwight here with CPAP for Me. I want to talk to you today about a new mask from Respironics called the Nuance. It also has another version called the Nuance Pro. This is the packaging that the mask comes in, and it's a nice package. It's easy to see the cushion, which is really one of the unique features to this mask that we'll talk about in a little bit. But it's just a really kind of revolutionary nasal pillow style CPAP mask made by Respironics. So this is the actual mask itself. This is not the Pro version. The Pro version has gel pads right here that go across your cheeks. The gel version also, or the Pro version rather, instead of being tightened up by pulling forward, it's tightened up by pulling back on the mask. So it's just a little bit different version. The version that most patients will end up using most likely is the Nuance, which is just the standard mask. It's an outstanding mask. I want to talk to you about some of its primary features that make it really different from others. One of the big things that you might notice when you touch the back of this headgear, it's kind of sticky substance. It doesn't literally stick to you, but it doesn't allow your skin to move across it very freely, so it has a high coefficient of friction there. That's excellent, because one of the biggest problems that we have with nasal pillow CPAP masks is that they ride up on the head, and with this mask we tend to not have that problem because this really does kind of stick and hold the back head strap in place very well. Still has the over-the-head head strap, and like all other nasal pillow CPAP masks, we want to tighten that over-the-head strap first so that we get it to sit right above the ears. So really you want this piece right here to sit right above your ears. Once you have that, you look at the cushion, make sure the cushion is nice and sealed. If you're not getting enough of a seal there, then you would undo these straps on the side of the mask and pull until it was snug, but of course not tight. We wouldn't want you to experience any pain. And especially with this mask, the type of gel that this cushion is made out of is really just an outstanding gel at absorbing without creating a lot of pressure on the nose, which is incredibly important. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a minute. Now, the mask itself has a great mask tube management system, which a lot of other masks don't have. And the ones that do, they tend to have it where it goes up across the center of your field of vision. Well, with this particular one, you take the loop and you just push it through the loop. And what I like to do is get it till it is just past this area here. There we go. And it's going to take a little bit more time than I planned. Right there is where I like to keep it. The reason I like to keep it here, it keeps the tube to the side of your face. So let's say you're watching television at night and you put your CPAP mask on, you plan on just passing out while you're watching TV. You don't have a tube right in the center of your face. The tube actually kind of goes up and around like this, which is outstanding for a CPAP mask. We really don't see tube management systems like that with any of the other masks. We do see this with some of the other Respironics products, and they have taken to putting this tube management system on all of their newer masks. Once we get down to the mask itself and where it actually forms that seal, you'll notice that cushion is just really different from any other nasal pillow cushion that's on the market currently. And one of the things that makes it so unique is this gel. No one that I know of yet has put gel into a nasal pillow mask. And it also has a second piece that sticks up and inserts into the nostril. Now, with all other nasal pillow masks, it is this piece right here that's going to form the seal at the nostril, which allows you to have your pressure. With this mask, it's a little bit different. We don't form the seal right there. This is really more of a guide to just fit in the nostril so that you know it's in the right spot. Where we're going to form the seal is actually across the base of the nose with this gel. So it literally sits in just like that. Now, one of the things that you'll notice about this mask is that this piece is very flimsy. So if you get this on if you get this to where your nose is pushing on it, it will restrict your flow. So the way that I recommend that you put this mask on is that you kind of wiggle it into place and then make sure you can take a nice full breath with it. If you're really getting a restricted airflow, that's what's happened. This piece is collapsed into the airway, makes it a little bit more difficult to operate. In terms of cleaning, it's a very easy mask to disassemble and clean. This just pulls right off. The way we clean this is just soap and water, just in your hands, soap and water just like that. Rinse all the suds off the mask, shake the water out. And one of the other neat features about this mask is you'll notice that it's shaped like a triangle right there, which means that it would be impossible to get this on the wrong way. So it literally just pushes on right into place. You can't put it on upside down, which is a problem with competing masks. We'll see that pretty often in the sleep lab. Patients will contact us about why this mask isn't fitting properly, and we tell them, hey, make sure you've got it on the right way, because that matters. Once you have it back in place, it's ready to go. Now, of course, you would wash your tubing just like you always do, soap and water through your tube. The mask itself, the headgear rather, is just headgear that you want to soak. You really don't want to scrub it. The manufacturer even, I think, has a little note in the packaging that tells you not to scrub this back headgear because that will make it come off. So with the headgear, if you really want to soak it, you certainly can. You just pull that off, and then for getting this off, you just apply a little thumb pressure right there, and it slips right away. It fits right here along this ridge, and then you just push it back into place. So it's a very easy mask to take apart and put back together. Really shouldn't have any problems, even if you have problems with manual dexterity. So you have arthritis in your hands and you have a lot of difficulty. With this mask, you really won't have those problems. So it's really an outstanding nasal pillow CPAP mask made by Respironics, the Nuance. We'd love to talk to you about the Nuance for you. Please send us an email at orders@CPAP4Me. We'll set up a session. We'll talk to you about your CPAP machine. We'll talk to you about your CPAP mask. We'll help you with any problems that you might be having. And if we can certainly sell you one of these, we'd love to do that as well. Just contact us at orders@CPAP4.me. Thank you.